Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one. So today we're going to get into a little bit of pop culture, some media stuff, and guys, to me, there's nothing but misandry in the film and TV and streaming industries, man. Even comic books now have kind of lost their way. It's all this effing this woke trash. But I've always been a huge like comic book, Star Trek, etc. fan, and things just aren't the way they used to be. So we have an article here. So we're gonna first talk about Ant Man, right? And yeah, Ant Man looks like it's gonna flop, guys. But before we jump into this article, please remember to like, subscribe, drop a comment. It really helps to keep this channel going. So, guys, this is earlier this week, man. Ant Man saw us almost 70% drop in its audience in the second week. That's nuts. This is the largest audience drop in MCU history, right? So this movie cost about $250 million to make, right? And for those of you who kind of don't know how the movie industry works, so they spent about $250 million, right? And another around $200+ million to market the film, and that's worldwide. And remember, they had a Super Bowl ad, so that's expensive, right? So that means that they had to make $550 million to get to break even. Now, guys, when they count box office sales, I believe Disney gets 60% of the box office sales. So they're going to have to make like $700 million to make their money back. And they're nowhere near that, guys. Ant-Man's a flop, right? And people might say, oh, it's because of superhero fatigue. No, it's because of Disney fatigue, right? Guys, how did we go from Captain America and Iron Man to She-Hulk and Hawkeye with the girl, beating up on the Kingpin and all this other stuff now? All this is this effing woke trash, right? And so Ant-Man's just getting destroyed, right? Because A, the movie isn't good, and then B, I heard that Ant-Man's daughter is like this activist that's constantly telling him that you need to do better, Dad. Even though you saved the universe, you still need to work for social justice or whatever. So that brings me to the Marvels. Guys, come on. Come on, right? Really? I mean, they honestly think that this movie's gonna do well, right? This is a Brie Larson, Captain Marvel, that Kamala Khan character of that show that was the lowest watched show on Disney Plus that no one cared about. And then this other girl who was from WandaVision that was like barely in that show. And it's a effingist wonderland. Yeah, strong women. Woohoo! How did we go from Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America to these three? And the news is that this movie was supposed to come out, I believe, in April, but they pushed it back to November because they're doing reshoots. Because the test showings were so bad, people got up and walked out because it was so bad, right? And for those of you who remember that Captain Marvel, the first one, it was trash. But the reason why it made so much money is because they set it up to where you needed to watch Captain Marvel to know what was going on in Infinity War. But that just wasn't true. I mean, in Endgame. But that just wasn't true. And the movie has just, let's just say it hasn't aged well. It was bad from the jump, but now no one's trying to defend it anymore. So, this movie is supposedly part musical too, so there are songs in it. And my question that I always ask is, who is this for, guys? Who is this for? No one in their right mind is going to see this movie. And it's honestly not geared towards us guys, right? And the superhero genre has always been geared towards men. Men buy most of the comic books. Men buy most of the anime. That's what men do. And this movie is not for men. It's been marketed as being not for men because we all know that Brie Larson couldn't keep her big mouth shut, right? And Kevin Feige says these three in a movie is just as powerful as the original Avengers. on screen. What a joke, right? So this movie's gonna bomb, and they're gonna blame us men and say that we're misogynists and that we can't handle women and all this other stuff, and it's just a joke. So no one is gonna see this, guys, and all we can do, guys, is point and laugh. That's what we can do. We can mock it mercilessly. So, all right, you guys, you'll see more culture stuff from me here soon. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Let me know if you would, if anyone could even pay you enough to even see this movie. So, all right, you guys, this is AJ. A quick one. I'm out of here.